Hello everyone. So this is going to be me trying an ASMR true crime video for the first time. I don't really know what I'm doing. This is the first time I have ever done this. And I think because I'm going to be doing a little bit more reading, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between a soft-spoken voice and a whispered voice. So please be aware that this isn't going to be how every episode is going to be. There's going to be, I'll work on getting them more polished as the episodes go on. But without further ado, this first episode is about Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie Elizabeth Parker was born on October 1st, 1910, and died May 23rd, 1934. Clyde Chestnut Barrow was born on March 24th, 1909, and died on May 23rd, 1934. So, I visited a few websites in my research, and so what I'm going to do now is read a few quotes from those different websites, and I will link those websites down in the description if you are interested on reading up more about Bonnie and Clyde. So Bonnie and Clyde were an American crime couple who traveled the central United States with their gang during the Great Depression, known for their bank robberies, although they preferred to rob small stores or rural gas stations. Their exploits captured the attention of the American press and its readership during what is occasionally referred to as the Public Enemy era between 1931 and 1934. Clyde Champion Barrow and his companion, Bonnie Parker, were shot to death by officers in an ambush near Sales, Benville Parish, Louisiana, on May 23, 1934, after one of the most colorful and spectacular manhunts the nation had seen up to that time. Barrow was suspected of numerous killings and was wanted for murder, robbery, and state charges of kidnapping. The FBI, then called the Bureau of Investigation, became interested in Barrow and his paramour late in December 1932 through a single bit of evidence. A Ford automobile, which had been stolen in Pashawak, Oklahoma, was found abandoned near Jackson, Michigan in September of that year. Bonnie and Clyde met in Texas in January 1930. At the time, Bonnie was 19 and married to an imprisoned murderer. Clyde was 21 and unmarried. Soon after, he was arrested for burglary and sent to jail. He escaped using a gun Bonnie had smuggled to him and was recaptured and sent back to prison. Clyde was paroled in February 1932, rejoined Bonnie, and they resumed a life of crime. I'm just scrolling down in my notes here. Later in 1932, Bonnie and Clyde began traveling with Raymond Hamilton. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Hamilton, a young gunman. Hamilton left them several months later and was replaced by William Daniel Jones in November of 1932. I also found in my research that there was a movie called The Highwaymen that was released 1 or 2 years ago. I started watching it. It was very good. I didn't finish watching it just because I had to go do something while I was in the middle of watching it and just haven't sat down and finished watching it yet. but I do plan to do so. I will also leave the trailer down below. And if you decide to watch it, keep in mind that with any Hollywood movie, there will be, creative liberties taken. So just keep in mind, and if you truly want to know more of the Bonnie and Clyde story, look stuff up, and don't take, the Hollywood glamorized version as the fully true story, but, you can know that it's based on the facts and figures, but based, not, there are always going to be inconsistencies in Hollywood movies when it comes to basing it off of real events. And so this movie depicts Frank Hammer, the former Texas Ranger who was brought out of retirement to stop the gangsters Bonnie and Clyde, has found film redemption through Kevin Costner's portrayal in The Highwaymen. So that's all I have for today, and I will see you guys next time.